All right, Sean, we got NVIDIA. It looks like it was banged a little bit this morning, down 8%. This one's one of those that's been taking a beating over the last year, along with the other stocks that started collapsing again in mid-November when everything just started falling. It was all the way up to 329. So, and now it's 137. There's a bit of the news that came out that they're going to stop selling some chips to China.
Well, they're not going to stop selling them. They're not being asked
Yeah.
to stop selling them. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. So
I guess, yeah, they filed this 8K statement yesterday on, so what was that? Wednesday, August 31, 2022. 8K statement is a filing with the SEC that public companies file that have to disclose unscheduled, unplanned events such as this. So what happened?
Yeah, I guess obviously the chip shortage. Just looking at NVIDIA as a company, looks like we have Intel as being number one, Taiwan Semiconductors being number two, and these fluctuate up and down. Qualcomm's up there, Micron Technology, Broadcom, and then NVIDIA. So they tend to go up and down as far as who's up and down. Their net revenue or the revenue is at 24 billion. Oh, I'm sorry. 29 billion. So NVIDIA's anybody who knows a little bit about chips knows that NVIDIA is one of the better ones, them and AMD.
Yeah, I was going to say, I read that AMD has to stop selling. So it's not all GPUs. It's these AI GPUs, the A100 and H100 chips. And I've read that NVIDIA and AMD are required by the government to stop selling them to China and Russia.
Yeah.
I'm guessing because it's just this cutting edge technology, we need to, we want to keep out of their hands.
Something's going on in the country of Ukraine. I'm not sure what's going on over there, but probably has to do a little bit about that and the fears, obviously, of using our technology against us in the future. So we'll see.
Well, but they're still developing the H100 chip in China, so they were allowed to continue doing that. They're just not allowed to sell it in China. I don't know logistically how they would do that. I mean, it's created there. So I don't know. That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But NVIDIA said they're going to take a $400 million hit just this quarter.
Yeah. Yeah. So the money's just coming out of companies right now.
Well, the tech stocks in particular are getting beaten. This is no exception. It's been beaten. It's not even quite down to where it was at the pre-pandemic level. Pull up where they were in March 2020. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, exactly. So
down here, way down here. Okay. So I mean, this
doesn't even drop that much. It was at 60 and only dropped to 50, 51.
It's like 15% though.
Nothing. It was like it's almost like a correction. And it's just like, look at that.
Well, with the shortage in chips, I mean, that makes sense. But I remember reading something Warren Buffett talks about, like if you have a good company that has like a short-term issue, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, it could present a good buying opportunity. And the example he always gives is when Coca-Cola, he loves Coca-Cola, right? That company, but they came out with New Coke, which was a dumb idea and nobody liked it, and stock tanked, and he scooped up a bunch of it. Then they went back to the old recipes, made a ton of money off Coca-Cola. What do you think? Do you think this is like an analogous situation?
I mean, these guys know what they're doing. Any chip making company knows what they're doing. You assume these guys are the smart guys in the room. They're making these chips. So,
but do you think it's there yet in terms of being a good buying opportunity? I mean, it's still a lot. 3 times the value.
Dollar cost averages. I think just dollar cost average. Whether it goes up and down, I think it's not a dumb move to just put a little bit of money slowly between now and the next 10 years. Like that's what I would do.
NVIDIA. Yeah, I mean, it could be a good buying opportunity. I mean, it could be that their bottom line gets hit hard. I mean, I assume they were selling a lot of chips in China and Russia, but they're not stopping the sale of all chips. It's just these 2 AI ones for AI servers. So it's possible this could be an overreaction from the market thinking, oh, they can't sell chips in China and Russia anymore. In reality, it's these 2 chips that have to do with AI servers, and maybe it's not going to hit their bottom line as much as everyone thinks. I don't know. I don't know though. It's hard to say. It's a tough call. I mean, in this market environment with, and the geopolitical environment and, you know, the government stepping in saying, no, you can't sell this and that, I don't know, it'd be tough because it's still also 3 times the value of what it was in March 2020.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it'd be tough. You're right. If you are going to buy it, I would say dollar cost average is the way to go, but I would hold out and see, you know, if you can get a better discount on it, frankly.
Yeah, but there with all the shortages and everything, it's just people are just gonna buy those computers because they aren't available, and it's a huge turnoff right now. What's going on with everything altogether?
Well, that's the thing about shortages. It's like you would think the stock would go up, but on the other hand, there's not the product to sell in the first place, so they're not able to sell as much as they want. They have the ability, but not the inventory. They have the demand. They don't have the supply, so that's going to obviously weigh on earnings as well and on the bottom line. So I don't know. I would say you're right. If you're going to buy this, dollar cost average it out. Pelosi just dumped her shares, so I don't know what that says.
Yeah,
but...
it's almost like she knew about it.
No, you don't think so?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that trip to Taiwan had something to do with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows? Anyway, guys, thank you guys.